Welcome back to another episode of the Cracked Open Podcast. I am your host, Goddess Tali, and it is Wednesday, Win It Back Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. It is Mercury's Day. It is Throat Chakra Wednesday. The color is light blue. The theme is communication. The theme is speaking your truth. The theme is expression. And around here, between the Normandy and the West End, on this good Win It Back Wednesday, the word is still receive. You understand? Yesterday we received the reflection. Today, we might have to receive the truth. You understand? Because the card of the day is the Lover's card. This is for the lover in you. And the lover came out asking you, what and who do you actually want? How deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Who and what do you actually want? Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. You understand? Hold, please. Today is Universal 3 Day. What's 1 plus 1? A 3. A 3. Universal Day 3, communication, expression, creativity, social connection. And what better card to receive on a Mercury Wednesday? On a day 3, what we talking about? Then a card forcing us to communicate with ourselves about what we actually want. Because sometimes confusion isn't, I don't know. Sometimes confusion is, I know, but I don't want to admit what I know yet. You understand? That's the big difference. It's a big difference to just saying, I don't know. And then the other spectrum is, I know, but I don't know what to admit. Or I don't want to admit what I know yet. That's two completely different things. So Mercury rules communication, and the throat chakra deals with truth and expression. So today's question is, can you tell yourself the truth before you start telling everybody else a story? Because the Lover's card isn't only about romance. It's about choice. It's about alignment. It's about values. It's also about desires and temptation, okay? Everything, just focus, Telly. Let's try not to make this episode long. All right. So it's also making sure that your body, your heart, and your mind aren't all driving in 3 different directions, right? You don't want your body going this way. Then you got your heart going this way, and your mind was still left behind somewhere stuck. So you want to make sure that everything is together. Body, heart, and mind. You know that, see, R. Kelly fucks you up type shit. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. Make sure everything is in sync. Make sure everything is lined the fuck up. Because if your body is telling you no, you need to snap your fingers at your mom like, hey, the body said no. Because that's what gets you jammed up. Your body's telling you, listen, Linda. Oh, okay. I want that. Your heart is saying, your body is saying, I want that. But then your heart is saying, but I love this. Your mind is saying, girl, what the fuck are we doing? That's the Lover's card, okay? That is the Lover's card. According to True Sky Placements, we are working with a couple of different energies today. We got a whole lot of gang shit up in here. We got a whole lot of Leo energy. Sun, Moon, and the South Node. We got some Venus and Virgo. She gonna be there for a minute. We got the Chiron, that's where the wound is. That's in Pisces. We got Saturn also in Pisces. That's the discipline. That's the structure. And I'm looking at the 10th house right now. Is that the sun and the moon? It's a lot of 10th house energy. 10th house sun, 10th house moon, 10th house Mercury, 10th house Jupiter. Holy shit, Batman. There's a whole lot sitting around visibility right now. It's a whole lot sitting around purpose right now. Public life, reputation, and what we are building. But then you got Venus sitting her ass in Virgo in the 12th house. So it's asking you, what are you analyzing privately? What are you feeling that you haven't said? What desire are you trying to make logical? Then you got Mars in Gemini, and that's in the 8th house. Baby, that's desire. That's baby. Like, for real, that's actually baby. That's intimacy. That's choices. That's curiosity. That's also 2 different directions. And then when I pulled the Lovers card, I was like, okay, message received. So let's get into the message for the day, shall we? Because I feel like that first 5-6 minutes, that was a whole goddamn rant, because I'm just scanning everything I see here. So with the tarot card, the Lovers card, the advice for today is align your physical body, align your heart, and align your mind, because you might be confused. We are very sensitive creatures. We're very fickle creatures. We can be attracted to more than one person, more than one opportunity, more than one project, more than one version of our lives. And temptation itself doesn't automatically make you a bad person. It's okay to be tempted. Right? But I'm thinking about temptations. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. They come to see that dick. You understand? You gotta factor in that shit too. You understand? Temptation itself doesn't automatically make you a bad person. But the question is, what are you going to do about that temptation? Your body can feel attraction. Your heart can feel love. Your mind can recognize consequences. Now line that shit the fuck up. Know your priorities and act accordingly, right? Today's Lover's affirmation is, I am working out what and who I love. I am working out what and who I love. And I like that because it doesn't force an immediate response. It doesn't force an immediate answer. It says, I'm working it out. And sometimes working it out, y'all know the message yesterday was sometimes just resting. That ball will be here tomorrow. That assignment will be there tomorrow. Attraction doesn't automatically mean action. So this card gives us permission to acknowledge something people don't like admitting. You can love somebody and notice somebody else. You can be committed and still experience temptation. You're human. The issue isn't necessarily the attraction. The issue becomes, what do I do with this attraction? What do I do with this temptation? Do you explore what that attraction represents? Or do you hedge your bets? Do you play both sides? Do you lie? Do you cheat? Do you create a whole double experience? Oh, child. You ain't gonna get no sleep when you do that shit, because that's where shit starts getting destructive. That's where there becomes consequences to your fucking wonky ass actions. Maybe this new person represents adventure. Maybe this new project represents freedom. Maybe this new opportunity represents recognition. Maybe you're not actually attracted to the person. Maybe you're attracted to how you feel when you're around them. You got to question that shit though. Question it. What does this temptation promise me that I believe I'm missing? Ooh. When I think of temptation, I think about Rumpelstiltskin. You know, I think about Lord Farquaad or the Man in the Mirror. You know, shit like that. So pick that question up. What does this temptation promise you that you believe you are missing? Pick it up. Do not play both sides. The Lover card is telling you, consider the consequences. Because same way you fall in love, you fall out of love too. Consider the consequences. Act consciously. Be fair. Know what you want most, but don't hedge your bets. Do not play both sides. Do not lie. Do not cheat. Do not maintain two different lives. Don't live that double life. Because eventually, those lies, they fucking collide. You think that I'm going to see my Monday chick, but here it is, it's Tuesday. Or I'm going to see my Wednesday chick, but here it is, it's Thursday. Eventually, those lives collide. You be done went to your favorite restaurant that you take your side piece to. Yeah, it's just not worth it. That shit is just not worth it. And this is where yesterday's accountability conversation follows us right into today. If you want something different, say that shit. If that relationship is over, deal with that shit. If you're committed to your relationship, then protect what you have chosen. Hello? Louder for the people in the back, Telly. If you've committed to your relationship, whatever ship that is, if you committed to that ship, then protect what you have chosen. But don't have somebody believing they're standing in one type of ship, one type of relationship, while you're secretly operating inside of another fucking relationship. Not cool, dude. That's not clarity. That's avoidance. So today is Wednesday, the day of Mercury, the day of Venus, the day of Gemini. And when you think of the Lover's card, that is Gemini energy. The Lovers carries Gemini energy. And we got Mars sitting in Gemini today. So there may be some hot, cold, yes, no, come here, go away, I want you, wait, I don't fucking know. And today's card is specifically, it warns you about people who blow hot and cold and aren't clear about their fucking intentions. So don't force a yes or no today, just because uncertainty makes you uncomfortable. I gotta know. Tell me yes or no. Don't force that shit. Don't force that shit. Don't force that shit. Don't force that shit. You just spin that shit. Don't listen to that low vibrational music. I'm telling you, don't do it. Do not force a yes or no answer today just because uncertainty makes you uncomfortable. This is considered, this lover's card is the unclear card. It's telling you to pause until you have genuine clarity. Because sometimes the most responsible decision is saying, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. And instead of dragging 3 people through your bullshit, through your confusion, sit your ass down and figure it the fuck out. So the song of the day is, I don't know if the title is The Lover in You, but this is for the lover in you. You understand? That's the song of the day. Also, Win It Back Wednesday by Goddess Telly. Listen, we pulled the lovers on Mercury Wednesday, talking about temptation, talking about vulnerability, talking about what and who we love. And the song comes in talking about loving you. Okay, we hear you. Now, the Divine Energy Oracle deck, it says, admit your vulnerabilities. AYV. AYV it. Admit your vulnerabilities. There goes that 6 again. It's on page 60. There goes that 6 again. This card is asking you, are you insecure about your message? Pick it up. Are you insecure about your future? Are you worried about whether your physical, intellectual, or emotional needs will be met? Are you secretly denying your vulnerability? Are you pretending you don't need anybody? Hold, please. Because that's another form of honesty. We've gotten so good at, I don't need nobody, I can do it myself. Okay. Maybe you don't need somebody to complete you, right? Boom. But you do desire companionship. You do desire support. You do desire touch. You do desire conversation. You do desire community. You do desire help. You do desire love. There's nothing weak about that. There's nothing weak about that. Listen, the message says that we're talking about support this whole month. The message says, have faith that your needs can be met, okay? And here comes August again. Receive support, receive help, receive love, receive those resources. Receive somebody saying, hey, I got you. And don't immediately respond, no, I'm good. If somebody say they got you, let them have you. Don't be like, nah, ain't nobody never had me. I'm good. We talked about that shit yesterday. When you know damn well you could use the fucking help. You can be independent and vulnerable. You can be strong and supported. You can be capable and still need somebody. Those things can coexist. And I love the language from this card. You are the beloved trust fund baby of the divine mother and father God. Baby, my spiritual account is funded. That's the energy. Now, the goddess of the day, y'all ready for this? Because I'm going to try to wrap this up, B. The goddess of the day is Queen Nefertiti. She is the goddess of alchemy. Turning what life throws at you into gold. Her guidance is telling you, hey, it is time to turn everything life threw at you. Alchemize that shit. Turn that shit into gold. You are on the path towards fulfilling your purpose. And her embodiment says, you are an alchemist. You have the power to shift energy. That's why people be in such awe. They're like, yo, you just did that in 5 minutes? You did that in 5 seconds? Yes. And so can you. You are an alchemist. You have the power to shift energy. Fear, you can turn fear into love. You can turn pain into wisdom. You can turn rejection into redirection. You can turn heartbreak into boundaries. You can turn your confusion into clarity. You can turn a mistake into a lesson. I love that. I love turning my mistakes into a lesson. That's why I always turn it into a song, or I turn it into an episode. A closed door, you can turn that into another opportunity, baby. From bitter to better. That's alchemy. Everything I touch turns to gold. Repeat after me. Put it in the chat. Everything I touch turns to gold. So Queen Nefertiti is asking us to see what we desire in our mind first. You got to see it to believe it. People like, I believe it when I see it. Well, guess the fuck what? You're not going to see it because you don't believe it. You got to see it first. You got to see it in your mind's eye first. See it, say it, secure it. You got to see it in your mind first. So let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. I am loved fully. I am loved fully. Don't just say that shit. See that shit. What does being loved fully look like? Oh, I see it. Oh, tell. I see it. Oh, all right. I need to calm it down. But I see it. I see a part of it because she's us. Let me get back to listen. I don't just talk about this shit. I'm embodying this shit. Don't just say it. See it. What does being loved fully look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Oh my God. What does your body feel around somebody who loves you properly? What's that song? When somebody loves you back. Song of the day. Pick it up. This is not pre-planned. This shit just comes to me right now. It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. You understand? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? How does your body feel around somebody who loves you properly? What does safety feel like? What does reciprocity look like? What does consistency sound like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Finger licking motherfucking good. You understand? Now, after you repeat, I'm stuttering. I'm loved fully. I'm happy and healthy. See it. I am happy and healthy. See it. Say it. I am a money magnet. What does financial security feel like in your body? See it before you touch it. Feel it before it arrives. Match yourself with the energy of what you're asking to receive. And Queen Nefertiti's declaration today is, everything I touch turns to gold. Now, if we're putting all of this together, the Lover's card. What and who do you actually love? Who do you love? Are you for sure? That's what the Lover's card, that's what this energy is asking you. Who do you love? Are you for sure? You understand? And the answer could be, I don't know yet. Who do you love? And are you for sure? Who do you actually love? That's the Lover's card. Then we have admit your vulnerabilities. Stop pretending that you don't have needs. We all have needs. We some needy motherfuckers out here. Queen Nefertiti, turn everything that you've experienced into gold. So today's lesson, you don't have to be ashamed of your desires. You don't have to be ashamed of vulnerability. You don't have to be ashamed because you're still figuring something out. But you do have a responsibility to act consciously. Don't lie. Don't play both sides. Do not fucking be manipulative. Don't keep somebody in limbo because you're afraid to lose access to them. Receive your truth, and once you have clarity, stand on it. SOB it. Stand on business, not on bullshit. So the question that I have for the room, if y'all are checking in the podcast on the replay, put it down in the chat, put it down in the comments. Can you genuinely love two people at the same time? Can you genuinely love two people at the same time? Is attraction to somebody else a warning sign or simply a part of being a human being? Question, pick it up. Would you want your partner to tell you that they are attracted to somebody else? Be honest. Would you want your partner to tell you that they're attracted to somebody else? What's worse, physical cheating or emotional cheating? And have you ever stayed in something because you were afraid the next thing wouldn't work? Now I'm going to just stay over here. I'm going to just tuck my shit in. Don't keep tucking your shit in. Can you admit when you're lonely without immediately trying to fill the space? Are you actually independent, or are you afraid of needing somebody? And I need y'all to pick this one all the way up. Pick this one all the way up. Are you in love with the person, or with who you, how can I say this? Are you in love with the person, or with who you become when you're around that person? Message, pick it up. The affirmations for today. I am working out what and who I love. I allow myself to seek clarity without shame. I honor my desires without allowing every desire to control my actions. I align my body. I align my heart. I align my mind. I admit my vulnerabilities. I am open to receiving healthy support. I do not have to pretend I don't need anyone, because I need you. You are everything, and everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you. You understand? I communicate honestly. I choose consciously. I turn my fear into love. I turn lessons into wisdom. I turn obstacles into opportunities. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything. Y'all better ask about me. Y'all better ask about me. We got a couple of songs for today. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, yo. I'm an alchemist. I'm a alchemist, yo. Better ask, nigga. Better ask about me. Better ask, nigga. Better ask. I'm an alchemist. I'm a alchemist. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, or don't talk at all. It is the day of Mercury. It is the day of being Buddha with your Vishuddha, meaning what you say and saying what you mean, okay? So, what and who are you truly passionate about right now? The answer ain't for me. What and who are you truly passionate about right now? Is your body, heart, and mind agreeing, or are they telling you two different things? Is your mind telling you no? Is your body telling you yes? Is your heart telling you, hold on to your love? You understand? Another song. I hope y'all picking this up. This is some good energy. Listen, it's Universal Day 3, so of course I am creating with my words. Be impeccable with your speech. That's the first agreement on the 4 agreements. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Is your body, heart, and your mind matching up? Or are they telling you 3 different things? What does your latest attraction or temptation represent? Question, pick it up. This is how you find clarity. Sometimes you may not have the answer, but it's having the balls, having the heart, having the Venus to ask the question. What is it promising you? What consequences would come from acting on that temptation? Where are you afraid to admit that you need support? What needs have you been pretending that you don't have? What situation in your life needs to be alchemized instead of simply complained about? And the last question, if I stop worrying about disappointing everybody else, what truth would I finally admit to myself? Questions, pick it up. You are listening to the Cracked Open podcast with Goddess Telly. If anything resonated with you, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm the plug to the plug. Be sure to subscribe to the Cracked Open podcast. We are on YouTube. We are available on all streaming platforms, the Cracked Open podcast. Be sure to download my music. Catch me on Live, Bigo, Epic, Visit Monday Born Mentality. Remember to love me with your love me with your Venus, not your penis. You can love me with your penis too, but love me with the heart first. You understand? Community doesn't require pretending that you don't need anybody. Sometimes community is just simply saying, I need help, and allowing somebody to actually help you. That's receiving too. Okay? So on this Mercury Wednesday, Universal Day 3, speak, express, act, listen. But don't rush yourself into a decision because uncertainty makes you uncomfortable. The Lover card is telling you, work out what and who you love. Admit your vulnerability. That card is telling you, stop pretending that you don't have needs. Queen Nefertiti is telling you to alchemize that shit. Alchemize that shit. Turn that into gold. The sun and the moon being in Leo is telling you, don't be afraid. Message, pick it up. Don't be afraid to be seen. You got Mercury and Jupiter sitting in Cancer. Communicate what you feel. Speak what you feel. You got Venus in Virgo telling you, pay attention to the details of what you are calling love. Because if this isn't love, sometimes that song, if it isn't love, why must I feel this way? Sometimes it may not be love. Sometimes things on my mind. Communicate what you feel, because when Venus is sitting in Virgo, and it's going to be sitting in Virgo for quite some time, pay attention to the details of what you are actually calling love. You got Mars in Gemini. You may see more than one option. And then we got August, period. Receive clarity, receive vulnerability, receive desire without becoming controlled by desire. Receive the truth about what you want. And if you don't know yet, pause, breathe and stop for real and give it what you got. You understand? We got a whole playlist today. You don't have to lie. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to play both sides. You don't have to create a double life. You can simply just say, hey, I'm working it out. I'm working out what and who I love. People not going to like that response, but that's the response. I am working out who and what I love. They're going to be like, ain't this some bullshit? No, pick. You got to pick A or B. No, the fuck I don't. I am working out what and who I love. And when you figure it out, act accordingly. Take what you need. Leave what you don't. If anything, if any of this podcast, if any of this message resonated with you, tap in. Tell a friend. I am Goddess Telly. Everything I touch turns to gold. We don't just flow, we go. We don't just go, we grow. Hold, please.